Hey there, it's John Cordray. I'm a national certified therapist, and today we're going to talk about clinical trials. So have you ever thought about participating in a clinical trial? You know what a clinical trial is and who it's for? You may not. But yet I want to talk about the resource that could be right in your hometown, and you may not even realize it. In a clinical trial, really there are research facilities, hundreds of them, all over the US and really all over the world. And they are dedicated to research and do a thorough investigation on various mental health illnesses, physical illnesses. So if you have a diagnosis, maybe anxiety, maybe schizophrenia, maybe bipolar, or really any diagnosis in the mental health area, or maybe you have a disease, a chronic disease such as diabetes, or even Alzheimer's, or maybe you know somebody. And so a clinical trial is actually where, first of all, you have to meet the requirements. There's certain ages, certain things that the research facilities need to know about you. But I want to encourage you to at least look into it. So if you or someone that you know, maybe they have a psychiatric disorder, or maybe a chronic illness, and you may be able to help other people. And that's really what the clinical trials are all about. It's you giving back to help somebody else. I mean, think about it. Just about probably every medication that you've ever used, even down to aspirin or Tylenol, went through a trial, a clinical trial. And so we are products of clinical trials. We may not even realize it. But somebody had to go and participate in the trial, and then the physicians, the investigator, will interview, help you, encourage you, give you resources, all the while you're helping other people as well. It's a win-win-win situation. And a lot of times, many clinical research sites will give you compensation for participating. A lot of times, transportation is free and provided. Some facilities actually have in-house where you actually, inpatient, where you stay and do the trials. So I want to encourage you to at least think about, do some research. Maybe you're thinking, well, I have bipolar, or I have schizophrenia, or my mom or my dad or my grandparent, I think they have Alzheimer's. You know, it's a great opportunity to be able to kind of be on the front end of technology. And how cool is that for you to play such an important part in somebody else's life as well? You know, who knows the advancement of medication will be. But I do know there are so many clinical research sites that need participants, that need people like you to contact them and say, hey, I have, you fill in the blank, and say, I'm interested in doing a clinical trial. Do you have one available? And so they will let you know. Or you can just do a random Google search and type in whatever it is that you want information about that clinical trial. Type that in your city or your town and see who's the closest one near you. So I want to encourage you to at least think about it. Most people probably, when they think of clinical research, they think about being poked and prodded, and that's not really what that's all about. You know, you contact the research facility. They might even come pick you up if that's needed. They'll be very kind, very warm to you. It's not going to feel like real clinical. It's going to be a place where you are welcome. They want you. They need you to participate. So it's not a scary thing. It's not something that, you know, only a certain amount of people know or can do it. But they're looking for people who meet their qualifications. You got to meet their qualifications. But they need people like you to be a part of it, to advance research, to advance science, You could be a part of that. And so I want to encourage you, at least think about it. I think many people don't realize the resources that are oftentimes right in their backyard or in their town. And so think about it. Let me know. I'm curious to know if you have any questions about clinical research sites. I know that they are on the leading edge. I mean, we are so more advanced in our scientific studies and our knowledge of diseases like Alzheimer's and schizophrenia than we ever have before, and mainly because of the clinical research. That's what you can be a part of. Who knows how far in advance our scientific research can be in 5 years from now. But they need people like you to participate. So I encourage you to do it. Find some research site near you and let me know. Let me know if you try. Let me know your experience. Maybe some of you have tried it. Maybe you've gone through a clinical trial, and I would love to know, what was your experience like? And would you recommend and encourage other people to participate as well? So that's my encouragement to you. Look that up today. Don't put it off. You could be on the front edge of scientific research. You could be a part of that. And it's a win-win-win all around. Hey, thanks so much. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.